सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणि नमोस्तुते। जय नारायणि नमोस्तुते। Namaste to respected principal, dean, HODs, other faculty members, and a very good morning, greetings to all my young friends here. This is the first time that we are meeting, and hopefully it will continue for many more years in order to set ourselves right, to develop our personality, and to see that all of you would become not just engineers but outstanding engineers of the country, along with your character and your profession. So my dear young friends, this is the time that the whole country, Kashmir to Kanyakumari and Gujarat to Northeast, and many places in the world outside where our people are residing, whether it's in America or Africa or Europe, they are celebrating Navaratri festival. Mother, God has been worshipped as Mother. This concept is nowhere available in the whole world. We are fortunate to be born in India and to observe God as Mother. That is why our Bharat is called Mother India, Matrubhumi. America and Europe are called Father America, Father Europe. There they have no place for mother. Because every daughter or every boy will have 5 mothers. Whom will he show respect to? So here, we are not able to digest one mother's love. But that same mother is being worshipped for 9 full days in various forms and various names, and blessing us, giving us strength, giving us the inspiration, giving us the joy that we all can become equal to her name and being born to her. Look at the map of India. At the top, in the Himalayas, comes Parvati and other people who has descended as Durga. Jammu has got Vaishnava Devi. Kashmir has got Kshira Bhavani. Maharashtra has got Bhavani. West Bengal has got Bhavatarini. Assam has got Kamakhya. Uttar Pradesh has got Annapurna and Vishalakshi. Madhya Pradesh has Vindhyachala Vasini. Karnataka has got Chamundeshwari. Andhra Pradesh has got Kanakadurga and Bhadrakali. Tamil Nadu has got Kamakshi, Meenakshi and Kanyakumari. Kerala, Karnataka borders again mother as Mukambika. Deep south as Kanyakumari at the base of India. And just span across the whole country. Every village, every town, every district, every city, every state, there is no temple without mother. Whether intrinsically or extrinsically, the whole thing is boiling down to mother, mother, mother. And after a few years of your becoming professionals and getting into a married life and a householder's life, you will gain the responsibility of becoming mothers of some people. The whole nation is looking upon such youngsters who have got something else in their heart, something else in their head, other than engineering, doctor, auditor, lawyer, cobbler, or any other clerk. So the purpose of my coming today during the Navaratri festival is to help you think what is in front of you, what is within you, and what is behind you. From LKG now you have come to engineering. And this engineering courses started in this part of this state had a lot of tension, a lot of anxiety. What will happen? What will not happen? When will they start? When will the counseling start? Is it not? There is a lot of anxiety. And 1 lakh people have migrated to Karnataka and other parts of the state. Hundreds of thousands have migrated to Tamil Nadu, where the first semester exams also over, holidays over. Now they have got the second semester. So you all have come out of this one, now settle down, cool your brain, cool your legs, and then start your learning process. Before you learn engineering, you have to relearn something. You have to de-learn something. That is all about personality. Learning, unlearning, and relearning. You have to learn new things, relearn certain important things, and unlearn certain unwanted things, which will not give you any 1 paisa value in the market. It may give you enjoyment, it may give you entertainment, it may give you some joke and fun, but that has no market value, that has no purchase value. It will be just in your pocket, rotting or creating bad things. So before you go into professional excellence, I request all my sisters here to think about something else. I was discussing with their principal and dean, which we shall try to cooperate and give you in the next 3-4 years. Whatever course you have been taken, or you have adopted, you have been counseled to, whether it's EEE or ECE, CSE, IT, whether it's industrial engineering, whether it is whatever course, that's your competency, that's your headache. But what is more important today, in the country, amongst the youth of the country, and especially your age group, who are just blossoming into elders and into certain responsibilities, my dear young sisters, please think about mind engineering. This is a new subject that we have devised, that we have formed through Ramakrishna Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence. Mind engineering. When you have this mind engineering along with EEE, mind engineering plus ECE, mind engineering plus civil, mind engineering plus mechanical, then you see no power on earth can crush you. No power on earth can disturb you. No power on earth can make you a dull bird or a robot. You will stand on your own feet. You will get that strength. You will get that character. You will get that positive thinking. You will get that confidence. Whole world will come and listen to you. For that, what should you do? Not these big so-called buildings, cement buildings. Infrastructure, computers, this, that, we got so many buildings. High-tech city you go, what infrastructure, what facilities, what architecture, what designs. But my question to all of them is whether it is a CEO of a company or whether it is an employee of a company, my question is, my dear friend, you are living in high-class buildings, but where is character building? Where is your character building, sir? Your backbone is being spoiled. But you are living in palaces without a character that is equal to number of zeros on a blackboard without number 1 in front of them. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, the Guru of Swami Bodhamayanandaji, gives the example. What is the importance of that 1? 2 zeros on the blackboard, no value, is it not? 5 zeros? No. 100 zeros? No. But before 2 zeros, I write number 1. Is there any value? Wow. What an equation, what a mathematics it is. 1, 2 zeros are there, but I just add number 1. We call it 100. Keep that 1 more 0. 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 5 more zeros. 10 more zeros. 100 more zeros. You need a calculator. Is it not? It becomes infinite. Trillions, billions, 10 trillion, 10 billion we call it. Keep on adding the zeros, that value will be valuable. But remove the 1, zeros will become zeros. Put that 1, zeros will become heroes. Yes or no? Yes. That 1 is character. 1 is character. 1 is the divine. 1 is that Mother Durga in your heart. Without that Mother, you are only a flesh and blood girl, flesh and blood boy, flesh and blood human being. What is there inside you? Just a little mamsam mudda? 5 feet, 6 feet, 50 kilo, 60 kilo, afterwards you will become dust when you become a dead body, or if you are a Muslim, they bury you, if you are a Christian, they will bury you. You go back to nature, is it not? You become dust, nothing, useless. But when you have that Shakti inside you, when you experience that Anubhavam inside you, what a joy! What infinite personality you will become. M.K. Gandhi became Mahatma Gandhi, why? Why did somebody call him Mahatma? Infinite personality. But body is infinite, na? Body was only 45 kilo body. Body is only dhoti body, nothing else in the body. Just one round, typical Gandhi specs with one pocket watch. walking through the length and breadth of India, challenging the might of the British, because he had that Atma Bala. He had that tremendous Atma Bala. If Mahatma Gandhi writes an entrance test in your college, he will get 0. Because his handwriting nobody could understand. But the British were shivering when they uttered the name Mahatma. What a man he was. Forget the other things. Some will accept him, some will not accept his policies. But his personality nobody denies. Mahatma, M.K. Gandhi, a lawyer, man full of fear, man full of unemployment, man who did all bad things in his youth days. But the turning point came when he was kicked out of the train in South Africa. Some of you history students may know it. Sitting on a platform, he could not speak, but he could think. There was no freedom of speech in South Africa. Whatever. But they could not stop thinking. So what did he think? He thought, today you guys threw me onto the train, tomorrow I will throw you out of the country. This is a challenge from our people, from the blacks. And freedom movement started in a small way. It became a big flood till 1947. So M.K. Gandhi becomes Mahatma Gandhi, Mahatma. Big personality, physically limited but internally unlimited. That is called Mahatma. All others are Alpatma. Alpatma means limited personality. Only I will look at my stomach. Only I will look at my job. I don't care for others. How can you become a Mahatma? Who will take care of you? Who will care for you? Where is your personality there? In the market? Yes, because some people put a notice board here. What is that notice board? My mind to let. My mind to let. Anybody, everybody without cost they can occupy. When I really want to use my mind for project and study and exam and internals and my other co-curricular activities, that fellow will go on strike. That fellow will disturb you. The owner will disturb you, or the person residing in your mind will disturb you. He will go on strike in the form of suicide, in the form of drug addiction, in the form of bad habits. They are fighting inside you. You go to Supreme Court also, they will fight there. They will also go on strike. You have allowed them to permit. You have permitted them. So your personality is shattered. So my dear young friends, what you require today, along with 3 R's, is 3H. Head to think. Head to think. It's not what to think, it's how to think. Your analysis, your logic, your concentration, your discrimination, your determination, your originality, your purity, willpower is all head department, HOD. Develop your head, original head, not a copycat head. Today all the people, hundreds of students are meeting every day. Nearly more than 1 lakh, 2 lakhs are met every day. In our institute, morning 6 o'clock to night 10 o'clock, I meet students from 4th standard to PhD. Unfortunately, all of you, from first row to the last row, both sides, you are very good in one thing. Professionals, excellence. Control C, Control V. Very good. Cut and paste philosophy. Your personality also is cut and paste. Somebody is doing something, I will do that. Swamiji says, Swamiji means Vivekananda, if you want to do a mistake, do an original mistake, don't copy somebody. Peer pressure, all of you talk about peer pressure, is it not? Some fool is doing something and he will make you do something, then you are a slave. What is your dignity as a girl or a man or a woman? Nobody can put you under pressure without your permission, take it from me. You are permitting some idiot to trouble you. You are permitting some fool outside in the junction to attract you. You are allowing the windows and mosquitoes will not come. So where is your personality then? My mind to let. Arab and the camel. So my dear young friends, each one of you here first year, before you pass out of this university, of this college campus and go to higher studies or go for MBAs or go for professional excellence, you should be original contributors. Now at present you are consumers. You are consumers, you are receiving something, you are ordering something and the college is giving you something. The university is providing you something, yes or no? You are consuming some knowledge. But end of the 4th year, you should turn into contributors to India, contributors to the world, contributors to the villages of Andhra Pradesh. That is called original thinking. I tell you an example of an engineer, third year dropout in Assam, near Guwahati. He could not pay the college fees. So he could not go into the college, very poor, very backward family. And do you know, my dear sisters, latest report says he used his mind and heart, innovative, original, contributor to the problems of the people of Assam. What has he done? In his name, there are 98 innovative projects. He has discovered 98 innovative projects which is not available in America also. Thanks to that one man of India, his name is Mr. Barua. One of the projects, one of the small machines that he manufactured and discovered, USA, America was searching for it for last 30 years it seems. Last 30 years American engineers were struggling to make such a machine, but silently this fellow, college dropout, not even got a BTech degree, he has made something original for the people of Assam. I got the reports, I got the photographs, and America wanted to purchase it. This fellow said, no, I am not giving to America, I am giving to the people of India. That was his love for the people of India. Be original thinkers, original contributors. Lot of books are there, lot of time is there, lot of people, many people are there who can guide you to do something original. Create originality. 3 I's I will tell. I. One is innovativeness. The second is inspiration. The third is intuitiveness. These 3 things engineering students should remember till you die. Innovativeness, inspiration and intuitiveness is equal to India. Triple I is equal to 1 I. Please remember this, will you? What is the first one? Intuitiveness, inspiration and innovativeness is equal to India. Before you die, leave a mark behind you, not a black mark. Something unique where your great-great-great-grandchildren should learn. You understand? Let me ask you one question. How many of you have heard the name of Ashoka? Ashoka the Great. Can you raise your hand? Ashoka the Great. Indian history chadravada schools lo? Everybody has heard Ashoka. Huh? Very, very good. How many years back he was there in India? Approximately. I am not asking interview test. When was his period? Kalinga War, etc. Approximate. It's not the pinpoint in there. Approximate. Anybody who loves Indian history? Machpere apne odre sara, interview ne odre sara, dagam chesara. Me country history meeke telida. Obama implemented telusu. Approximately 400 years. Okay? So please don't forget Indian history. Even though you are engineers, somebody may be doctors, somebody may be lawyers, our root is great. If you forget the root, your branches will die. You understand? America's uniqueness, Europe's uniqueness is the students are proud of their history. They keep their hand on the chest and say, I belong to the great land where the sun never sets. British people. Okay? So have that guts to tell something about your own culture, about your history. Okay? Have you heard of Bhagavan Buddha? How many years back he was in India? Walked in India? Approximately 2,500 years. You have heard his name? Huh? Yes or no? Yes, sir. Reply ravali, time waste. Urna maunanga untla doubt vastundi. Do you want English or only Telugu? Full English, huh? No problem. Very good students you are. Thank you. So when did Buddha approximately live? Approximately, yeah? 2,500 years. Ashoka, 400 years. Approximately. Swami Vivekananda? Approximately, he was born 1863 and the next year it will be 150 years. Okay? We know Vivekananda, you have seen, anybody seen Vivekananda picture? Yes. Photo. Yes. Some book in front of you is sitting there, mother is there, his guru is there, Ramakrishna. He is sitting there in meditation talking to all of you. Okay. So now you know Ashoka. You know Bhagavan Buddha 2500 years. And you know Vivekananda 150 years. And like that, so many great people are there in our country and anybody else, whether it's Washington or whether it is Kennedy or whether it is anybody else of any part of Alexander who conquered the world, Napoleon. Have you seen Napoleon, anybody? But name is there, pencil sketch is there, some photos apart, riding a horse, etc. Now, anybody in this audience, so many great ladies are here. You know your grandfather's name? How many know their grandfather's name? I am not asking, please raise your hand. Your great-great-grandfather's name? 80% hands came down. And great-great-great-grandfather's name? 1, 2, 4 only, 5, 4 and a half. You see. Your grandfather, all 600 girls raised their hand. Great-great-grandfather, 80% down. Great-great-great-grandfather, only 4. I appreciate those who know their name. Why not everybody know their great-great-grandfather maybe 150 years ago? Maybe during Vivekananda's time? And when I asked this question, one of my teachers asked the question in a college. One girl very smartly got up. What great work did he do, sir, that I remember him? But you remember Buddha 2500 years ago. You remember Ashoka who is not related to you 400 years ago. You remember Vivekananda 150 years ago whom you are not related but who is inspiring. You remember Washington DC, you remember XYZ, but you don't know your own generation. Because that girl is right in one way. He was one among the many. Aya, Gaya, Piya. Kuch nahi kiya. Then we told that student, do you want your great-great-great-grandchildren to think of you like that? Yes or no? Tell me honestly. Yes. They want to think that you are useless. And then yes sir, kya baat hai? You understand the point? You should do such a work by which your 4th generation of your family should remember you. Oh, I know this so and so. She did wonderful things in Malla Reddy Women's College in that 4 years. Not for bad things, huh? Don't leave a black mark behind. That will come to and attack you there also. Be ready for attack. Yes or no? Yes. I'll start now. Because introduction only. So, Swami Vivekananda says in one of his letters, having been born as a human being, leave a mark behind you, not on sand, but on rocks of eternity. On rocks of eternity, like Ashoka writing his dictums on rocks, even now it is there in Bihar, even now it is there in Madhya Pradesh. They are memory of how a dharma, how a king should be. Okay? Now my dear friends, coming to this point of developing your head, introduction number 1, original thinkers. Do something unique before you die, something extraordinary before you die, by which you are remembered and your work is executed and implemented and practiced by the younger generation. And by yourself also, because there is a lot of time for you. Point number 1. Point number 2, my dear friends, try to develop that positive attitude towards yourself, towards your respected nation, towards your own personality and your family. Enough of this negativity. Positive thinking is equal to Atma Shraddha. Yadevi Sarvabhuteshu Shraddha Rupena Samskita. There is a line in the Devi Mahatmya. Oh mother, you are the embodiment of faith. You are the embodiment of Shraddha. Because of you I am working. Because of you I am talking. Swami Vivekananda prayed to Mother Kali, Mother Durga. Oh mother, remove my unmanliness. Make me a man. Give me Shakti. Give me Shakti. Because Shraddha alone can give you knowledge. Shraddhavan labate gnanam. What kind of Shraddha? That Shraddha which can say, I will dry up the ocean. That Shraddha which can say, I will powder the mountains. That Shraddha which can say, I will bring the stars from heaven to my earth. That Shraddha which Bhagirath had to bring Ganga from the Milky Way. That Shraddha which the Greek dynamic man who had the guts to go to heaven and bring fire for the people of Greece called Prometheus. Prometheus was powerful to bring fire, Bhagirath was powerful to bring water to Mother Earth. Two great heroes of Greece and India. Have the Shraddha to say, yes, here is my power and knowledge by which I can shake the whole world. India should become a teacher to the whole world, not just a business partner of America. And once the Shraddha is gone, nation will die. Your family will die. Your very roots will die. That was the uniqueness of Ashoka, Shraddha. That was the uniqueness of Buddha, Shraddha. That was the uniqueness of Swami Vivekananda, who conquered the whole world with Shraddha. And that is Mother Durga, full of Shraddha, Shraddha, Shraddha. And once the Shraddha or the faith is gone, you will become a dead body. There is no positive attitude, only critical attitude, negative attitude. Half glass of water, if suppose is only half, how much will I say? Half glass empty if I don't have Shraddha. If I have Shraddha little percent, I will tell half bottle full. Because I am looking at half quantity, somebody is looking at half empty. With little Shraddha, without Shraddha. But a man or a girl of full Shraddha will say, I will not waste my time half empty or half full, I will bring in water and fill it up. Which is better? Which is better? Wasting your time discussing half empty or half full, or bring in water and fill it up and have a full glass of water? Which is better? Full glass of water, yes or no?
Yes.
Full glass of water. I want fullness. I don't want to be a fool. But where is your confidence now today? Now I am coming to my main target. Where is my confidence today? Self-confidence, you have heard the name. In 10th standard your teachers might have told you. In inter they might have told you. Now also you will hear from many other faculty, guest lectures, etc. My dear young sisters, don't say no. Be honest. If I ask you this question, if I tell this statement, that your self-confidence is replaced by this called self-confidence. Don't say no. I will not accept it. If you say no, then you must be honest to say no really, not for show. Self-confidence has been replaced by C-E-L-L. And what is this C-E-L-L? In English, synonym for jail. I am in a cell, he is put into a cell, and a jail. So what is happening today? You are putting yourself in a tight compartment called cell. If that is there, I am a human being. If that is not there, Jivat Chava, dead body, zombie. Why? Why should you become such a, what you call a slave? Not a master of the mobile? I want to ask you a question. Think about it. I don't want an answer. I want you to think if you have brains. This mobile, my dear young sisters, is a bad master but a good servant. What is this? Bad master, good servant. So this master is guiding you, controlling you, or teasing you, or playing with you. What will happen to you? You will become a bad servant. You will not become a good servant. You will become a bad servant. Do you want to become a good master or a bad servant?
Good master.
Honest answer.
Good master.
Sincere answer.
Good master.
Then make it a good servant. This fellow should become a good servant, not a bad master for you, if you want to become a good master. Pratikna తీసుకునే guts ఉందా మీలో? మీలో శక్తి ఉందా, ధైర్యం ఉందా? That this I will use it discriminately, not at midnight 12 o'clock to SMS to some idiot somewhere, some fella. I know some birds are in the trap. Some fool is attracting you somewhere. I am frank. I am like a elder brother talking. Because I am 50 years not out. What is the average here? Average age here? What's your average age?
80.
I am 50 not out. Okay? So, I am at a higher level to attack you. And I am not doing out of any vengeance or some bad things like that. Just because I am a Swami, I am not talking like that. I am talking of experience. Talking to young girls, young boys who are suffering from this madness. Mahamaya it is called. Maya Bazaar. If you have seen Maya Bazaar old film, you will know what this fellow is doing to you today. Let me give you two examples. One example I want all of you to remember till you die and tell your friends in other colleges, relatives, etc. This mobile contains indirectly the blood of the mothers and the girls of Congo. You know Congo nation? Congo, so East Africa. Congo స్త్రీల మనుషుల వ్యక్తుల బ్లడ్ ఈ మొబైల్లో ఉంది. ఎందుకు అని అడిగితే చెప్తాను కదా. You know it? Right? The important thing in this computer and the mobile and your iPads is titanium. This titanium metal is available in abundance in Congo. This was discovered by the major mobile companies like LG, Samsung, Nokia, BlackBerry, Apple, etc., etc. So they went and tempted the people because they were all illiterate and ignorant of that metal, of that ore. They promised industry, they promised water, they promised schools, they promised infrastructure, they promised them development. And these people were tempted and they were ignorant. The government was very poor by the time. So they gave some dollars to the government, to the military, etc. Slowly entered into the very heart of Congo, and today they are mercilessly butchering the women, raping them and killing their children and killing the men who are protesting when they start executing or exploiting the soils of Congo. 80% of Congo has been brutally massacred, devoid of greenery and forests. Thousands and thousands are leaving Congo for neighboring countries to save their life, leaving 500 years of ancestral property. If anybody protests, they are brutally shot at by their own army, which is being sponsored by, state-sponsored by American dollars, the almighty dollar. Women are raped and butchered. Lakhs of children are without parents today because men are dragged for job to use with bare hands and take out that ore from the mud and transport it to America, Nokia, Samsung companies. And these people talk about biodiversity, these people talk about e-waste, etc. when they themselves are the cause, because 60% of the Western products are consumed by America and Europe. And now the next victim is Congo people who are already devoid of many things, and life itself is at stake. So the question asked in National Geographic is, do you know that you are carrying the blood of the people of Congo in your pocket? Well, my dear sisters, you may say, is it not technology, is it not this? Yes, technology is good, but the question is at what cost? At the cost of the mothers of Congo? At the cost of the sisters of the girls maybe of Congo? At the cost of the men folk who work with bare hands and get cancer and who protest and their own army kills them? I don't know whether I got that clippings, the video clippings of the people of Congo, the photographs. A particular area is identified where the titanium ore is available, and they start burning the houses. They start burning the houses. Even if you are sleeping, you are dead, because I don't care for you. We'll throw you a few dollars. You starve and get out. If you protest, buried alive or brutally shot dead by their own army, it is turning enemy of the people of Congo. Now what I am trying to hint at you is, I am not using a mobile. That doesn't mean I go and purchase every month one mobile or every 6 months one mobile just for the show of it. And whenever you are purchasing a mobile, 10 more Congo people are sacrificing their blood. Because manufacturing is increasing. Sonia latest, LG latest, BlackBerry latest, why should I have one when one itself creates so much of poison in my heart of the people of Congo? Are they not cursing us indirectly? When I go and throw 30,000 rupees, 20,000 rupees, 12,000 rupees purposely, just for the show status in my society, where is your faith? Your faith is only on this, not on yourself. Mahatma Gandhi, did he have a mobile? But when he starting a protest or satyagraha in New Delhi, whole India used to fast. How did that message spread? When there was no wireless proper? You understand the point here? Where was mobiles at the time of Ashoka, or of Buddha, or of Vivekananda? How did this message come about? Last 150 years? It's because all of the mind, self-confidence, not self-confidence. You are able to think? Are you with me in this hall? Did you feel something? The cry of the mothers of Congo? It may be your own mother. Thank God you are born in India, not in Congo, to be butchered or raped by the white people. Can you imagine? We call it 21st century World Development, United Nations, UNICEF, World Human Rights Commission, World Rights Commission. What are they doing, sir? They are all slaves of America. ఏం చేస్తున్నారని వాళ్ళు బయోడైవర్సిటీ కొంత మాట్లాడుతున్నారు కానీ కాంగో పీపుల్ దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళి అక్కడ చేయమని కాన్ఫరెన్స్ చూద్దాం ధైర్యం లేదు వాళ్ళకి. ఎందుకు వాళ్ళే దానికి కారణాలు. I want to ask from this stage, through you, the people who have organized this biodiversity and international people, can you do this conference in Congo and save the people of Congo, the children of Congo, the women of Congo? You have no guts, because America will throw a few dollars like dogs, biscuits before you. This is what Vivekananda really told. Civilizations are being ruined because of this Western materialism. Has anybody given a thought to it, please, in the last 5 minutes? Alochinchanడి. దయచేసి ఆలోచించండి. I request you as you read that, brother. It's a very serious matter today. The second important point I want to highlight to all my young friends who are becoming the slaves of this mobile. You have become bad slaves, but you wanted to become good masters. But here is a fact I want to tell you. One missed call in this mobile of a 9th standard girl, daughter of an IAS officer in Banjara Hills, 4 years ago. One missed call has ruined her life permanently till today. She is not traceable. 9th standard girl, Banjara Hills school, daughter of an IAS officer, got a missed call one day. She did not bother. Third day, another missed call from the same number, did not bother. After 5 days, another missed call, she bothered, and that was the trap. She was lured into prostitution. She was tempted into prostitution, and today she is no trace, even though her father is an IAS officer. Mother has become a zombie. Her face has dried up because she does not able to speak. Her daughter is not able to be traced. 4 years ago. That story is long. I don't want to tell it and make you cry. If anybody interested, come afterwards. If you have the will, if you have the heart to pray for her, whether she is dead or alive in some brothel. That is the negative side, bad master. It can do something. Then we worship the mother, Durga. Navaratri is going on till 24th. What for? Where is that Shakti? Where is that Shraddha? Where is that Matru Hridayam? Where is that discrimination? She could have told her this one, but she was so nicely trapped. This became an addict for her, and she went on visiting that shop till some people would catch her area, like her area. Look at the people of Congo suffering for our sake. Look at this girl suffering for her own temptation. Ignorance, yes, but later it became a negative impact. But she did not, at the moment she did not care. No values, no discrimination. What am I doing? No break in the bandi. If your bandi break failure, you will know what will happen. You will kill yourself, you will kill others on the road also. My dear friends, this is where is called self-confidence, more predominant. How I use my technology? Why should I use it at midnight? Why should I use this fellow on the internet on unwanted things or just for fancy things and create problems for my family who have sent you? I understand principal telling me more than 60% are in the hostels here. On the seeing the friends of this great principal whom I know last 4 years, they have put you here in this hostel. But do I sell off myself? Do I play with my own character? You are all engineering students, have that mind engineering, please. Mind ki emotional restraint ayandi, please. Brake ekkada veyalo nerchukondi, please. Brake ese moment lo don't put your leg on the accelerator. It will create more speed. That is called a book called Future Shock. This is all about putting brakes, putting accelerator on our life and technology. Look at the title, Future Shock, which you will suffer. This I am reading 4th time. I am reading it from my college days. 4th time I am reading because I am interacting more with technocrats and industry people. Future shock. So, self-confidence and original thinkers, in my dear sisters, you should have, now coming to the main point called discrimination. Ekkada boundary, ekkada Lakshman Rekha undali. Oka tappu chesindi Sita Mata, it went into so much of suffering for the next 13 years. Just she lost her this one balance at that moment. Lakshman Rekha datindi. It went into such a deep story. Oka tappu Draupadi chesindi. It went into Mahabharata war. She lost her emotional restraint and just laughed when Duryodhana fell. And that created pulling her hair, insulting her, and she taking revenge and wanting the blood of the people, and etc. etc. Mahabharata. What a war it was. How many mistakes people are doing today, crossing that restrained attitude. You girls have to be very, 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 very careful. You should be fortunate that you are born in India, born in this great country which considers you as mothers. Let me tell you, discrimination is a adbhutamaina vishayam ante. As you heard of Chhatrapati Shivaji, yeah, one of the greatest monarchs of the country of the Maharashtra region. When he was young and he was going on conquering districts after districts in entire Maharashtra, challenging everybody, and nobody could stand in force with him, the Maratha army. And his army people one day conquered a big district. As per the laws of the time, whenever the district is conquered, that defeated person's wife and the other people will be the slaves of this king. That wife becomes the slave of this fellow. So similarly, the Maratha army, when they went forward, one of the districts was completely captured, husband was killed, that zamindar, that region's head was killed, and the wife was brought before Shivaji. Now I am telling you, your respect, that is important today. Discrimination of Shivaji. You know what happened to that story? She was brought in a palanquin, covered up on all sides, and all around the Maratha soldiers crying and shouting, thinking that Shivaji will make her a slave. You know what, my dear friends? All around only men, with all their daggers and spears and swords. Chhatrapati Shivaji is coming near this one. She sees through the transparent curtain. The young dynamic lion is walking towards the palanquin. And that lady was shivering, was shaking it, was like a cat, like a rat before a cat. Just going back and back and back into the palanquin, hiding her face, hiding herself. Nobody else to say yes or no. She is just a slave like any other person. Slowly Chhatrapati Shivaji comes, opens the curtain. She sees that mother, that lady shivering. The whole thing was, I can't tell that word. Okay. Going back and back and back like a small rat. Shivaji stretched his hand inside. That lady cried, shouted loudly, "Don't touch me, don't disturb me, don't spoil me." You know what? The Shivaji's real personality was shown here. She said, "Mother, I am touching your feet, not your body," he said. "I am touching your feet, not your body. You are like my mother, Jijabai." That girl was simply stunned, tears in her eyes. She came forward, touched his hand. "Brother, thank you for saving my honor." Shivaji closed the curtain, ordered all the soldiers who were jumping in like mad fellows, sent her back to her home with more honor, with more wealth, with more saris than even my mother has got. She is more than my mother. Send her back, and he did namaskaram to her. That is the land in which you are born, not in this land which you see at the present corruption and culture. have that discrimination in your mind where you can say, yes, this is the land where women are looked upon as mother, not as a beast of burden to bear children, life itself a curse, Swami Vivekananda writes. What have we done to ourselves? We are born mothers. Don't think I am telling something from extraordinary space. I am telling the facts that are grown in the soil of Mother India. Have that joy, not that you are born in Africa or Congo or America, where you are just thrown aside like used garments. Look at Shivaji. Look at his attitude. Look at the respect that he showed to an alien girl who might have been used for any purpose. That was the law of the land. Zamindar, Zamindar, kill and take. But not Shivaji. If you want to follow the footsteps of Swami Vivekananda, because I am speaking at the 150th birth anniversary celebrations of Swami Vivekananda. Just morning 5 o'clock I came back from Vijayawada, spending 3 days and 3 nights talking to Siddhartha Engineering College students, talking to KL University students, talking to NRI Medical College students, talking to school students. Without rest, without this. And once I came to know Malla Reddy, my principal called me, I could not say no. Because she is like a mother to me. I just came, 5 o'clock, washed my clothes, took some breakfast and finished my meditation class and came rushing again. Because Swamiji wanted these youngsters to become like that. To have an ideal role model. Not these useless fellows, the actors who can become your role models. Who can disturb your character, who can disturb your discrimination. What kind of engineers you can be? What kind of engineering can you do? Mix more sand and cement if you are a civil engineer? Do you know who built the buildings and the chambers to kill the Jews in Russia, in Germany? The best of the engineers of the world. They built the chambers to fill it up with gases. Who built it? Engineers. Do you want that engineers from your college? In the future India? Do you want to break India or rebuild India? Do you want to break India or rebuild India?
Rebuild India.
I want an honest answer, no show business. Otherwise I will take a stick. Because you are my sisters, I will give you a beating on the head. Tell honestly.
Rebuild India.
Can you tell it with your heart?
Yes, sir.
Rebuild India or break India?
Rebuild India.
It starts at 12:45 on 19th of October. It starts now, not even at 5 o'clock. If somebody, you go home, many of the girls go home during Navaratri holidays, as soon as you get down from the bus and you are going home, somebody is breaking your house, how will you feel? How will you feel? Happy? What will you do? First ask them to stop. Stop it first. Who are they? What right have you got to break my building where I was born? Want to say something? First find out the reason. First stop, then reason, then let us say. Whether it is encroachment or whether it is who dare break my house. Somebody is slapping your mother when you are going near the gate, some stranger. Will you keep quiet? Will you tell, you will also clap? No. But what are you doing to our mother India? What are you doing to your own spine and character when some fools are breaking your backbone, especially the West? Do you think we are safe today? Read this book. You are too young for it, you may get confused. But when you come to final year, worth reading because you will be facing future shocks in the corporate world. They will give you left and right because there will be 30-year seniors. They will massacre you unless you have a shock absorber, not become a victim of shocks. Have a shock absorber. What more shock absorber than you have than Ramakrishna, than Vivekananda, than Mother Durga? You get my point? What I am trying to say? I am trying to help you, I am trying to share my joy with you. I am not coming like a sermon or I want practical contribution from you before I go. Because just now, a few seconds back, you said what? Rebuild India, not break India. But that is happening today. Breaking India point which is why? America wants to break the backbone of all of you. Are you ready? Are you ready or not?
No.
Then why are you allowing it to happen? Why are you allowing it to happen? Because it is not happening to you, it may happen to some other girl, some other boy, some other sister there in JBIT or MRECW, other colleges. It can happen to somebody, it should not happen only to me. But they are not your sister, they are not human beings. And it may happen to your house tomorrow. There is no doubt. Because we means Andhra Pradesh lost 16,000 youth in 2011 in committing suicides. 1 year. 16,000 మంది యువక యువతులు ఆంధ్ర రాష్ట్రంలో ఆత్మహత్యలు చేసుకున్నారు ఒక్క సంవత్సరంలో 2011. Can you believe it? Did you know this before? The bigness of that number, is it a good sign? Is it a good development in engineering colleges? And maximum are in urban areas. This is called the new killer, urban suicides. More dangerous than cancer, more dangerous than swine flu, more dangerous than dengue is urban suicides, according to the psychologists of Osman University, psychologists of Hyderabad University, psychologists of Delhi University. 16,900 boys and girls suicide in West Bengal. 16,300 in Tamil Nadu. 1 year. Overall statistics in India, 1,35,000 Atmahatya in 1 year. This is in Bangalore, Delhi, Calcutta, Hyderabad, Pune, urban areas, not in the villages. All samasyalu veru. Nee samasyalu emti? Problem of plenty. Adi dorakapothe nenu atmahatya cheskunta. Job dorakapothe atmahatya cheskunta. Exam failure ante atmahatya cheskunta. Illness vaste atmahatya cheskunta. Love affair fail అయితే ఆత్మహత్య చేసుకుంటా. ఎందుకు లవ్లో పడతారు మీకు నాకు తెలియటం లేదు. పడడమే, రైజింగ్ లేదు, పడిపోండి. అంధే నైవ నియమానాయ యతాంధాః అంటుంది ఉపనిషత్. The blind leading the blind, both will fall into the ditch. This is a useless, worthless, meaningless American Western concept of falling in love, not rising in love. But look at what Shivaji did. You should rise in love if you have the daring attitude. Savitri Satyavan. ఇది మాట్లాడితే ఏదో మాట్లాడుతున్నాడు పెద్ద మనిషి అనుకుంటారు. మైకేల్ జాక్సన్ గురించి మాట్లాడదాం. What a not bad thing it is for our country. Some fool can tempt you, or you can tempt some fool, and both will sarvanash ho gaya desh. Beggar marrying another beggar. Begging for beggar. Two beggars marrying, what will happen to India? This is a joke because all have become very serious. I am lightening your mind. Have some buddhi. You need electric shock today. ఎవరు ఏ విధంగా టెంప్ట్ చేస్తున్నారు మనం ఆలోచించాలి. Discrimination లేకపోతే don't join engineering college. It is worth selling some potato and selling some tea in some shop rather than doing some fantastic engineering skills which the world is waiting for. India should teach the world. Okay? So I expect my ancestors of first year to change their direction. Tsunami should not be destructive, it should be constructive. Have you seen the flame there just lit up, the deepam? Have you seen any deepam burning downwards? No. It always burns upward. Lead kindly light. Suppose I give you one candle and each one of you will come, and cannot you light up with that one single flame? All the people, 600 girls can light up one candle. And when one candle is being lighted, will that fire go down? No. It's simple law of physics, is it not? It will be supply, demand, supply, demand, supply. It will come. It won't get exhausted. It won't get tired. It won't complain. It will give light to everybody. Swami Vivekananda came as a light at a time when India was in the darkness. Abysmal of darkness. Even now the darkness is not gone completely. We have to work. You have to rebuild India through your college, through your group. That is the turning point I expect. Mind engineering, discrimination. If discrimination is lost, if your character is lost, you may earn millions of dollars, but still you will become only a zombie or a victim of circumstances. Because, my dear friends, what is the future shot this fellow Alvin Toffler writes, and which I am experiencing today. You may not experience it. We have started a counseling center in Ramakrishna Human Excellence Institute called Swami Vivekananda Center for Counseling and Positive Thinking. And that Miyapur ACP police officer came to know that we are helping people in mental counseling and moral counseling. He requested our Adhyaksha Maharaj and we agreed to have a chain link up with Miyapur police station, where a lot of complaints come for diverse cases. Bharya Bhartara divorce person apply said. Either wife has complained or the husband has complained on each other, mutual. So before going to the court, as per the law, they have to have a social counseling, a spiritual counseling. By chance, if it is settled, then court need not take the matter. Otherwise, the last block is go to the court, it will take 5 years, 10 years, depending upon your problem. Now, one case I will tell you, it is humorous, joke, funny, but at the same time serious. What is that joke I am telling you? Case study I am telling. Two people came, couple came, husband and wife. Husband is earning 80,000 rupees in high-tech city. Wife is earning 60,000 rupees. And now the fact, funny matter is, the wife has complained to the police station, I want to get divorce from this man. And we saw the reports and we just wanted first-hand information. And our counselor asked the lady, Amma, you are earning 60, 80, why did you apply for divorce? The funny matter is, the reason is, she says that fellow, the language you say, that fellow, has taken all my ATM cards. All my ATM cards, Dongali. All of you heard? Oh. This is modern India. India today, 21st century, wife is complaining against the husband that that fellow has taken all my cards, not only taken, every month he is looting my salary. And he is earning 80,000 rupees. Imagine the own husband's wife of already 4 years. Now this lady was sent out, the husband was called inside, just to know his first information, why he has taken. This is another joke and a serious matter. Husband says, I have taken the ATM cards because her father did not give enough dowry. And this is the way he wants to loot his wife's salary. Is it funny? Yes. At the same time, serious matter. Look at the mind of that fellow. Father-in-law did not pay dowry, so I cheat my own wife. Wife naturally is annoyed. 2-year-old daughter. 2-year-old daughter, your younger sister. They have put her in a grandmother's house in Nellore. And she came to that mutt. When these fellows are discussing counseling, etc., the girl is with the police constable outside. Because if she goes to the mother, husband is angry. If the girl goes to the father, mother is angry. Where she will go? Who will take care of her in excellence? Police? Or somebody in an orphanage? What is this life I am talking about? Or you are living in? Look at the paradox. Look at the puzzle. Look at the, what I can call this, tsunami is a whirlpool where you are not able to stand on 2 legs. At least for the sake of the daughter, can't you sacrifice your ego and give her good training, good education, instead of putting it to the police constable outside, and she's crying, poor little tiny girl, 2 years, baby. So we gave her a chocolate, I gave her some sweet, just talk with her. She's not responding. Because she's seeing this, what we call foolishness and madness of her own mother and father. Like that I can go on telling hundreds of cases, practical experiences which we are facing every day. You people are in a comfort zone. Be thankful about it. We don't want you to get into trouble. That's why we are here for. Prevention is better than cure. Why wait for the problem? Why not I become strong and be humble to the world? So this is lack of that mind engineering which I am talking about. Discrimination. Then coming to the last point is hard to feel. I have told this to your seniors who are now in second year, and I am going to tell it and show one or two small video clippings on this point. First I will tell you the importance of this hard to feel, which is more powerful than the head to think. Whenever there is a problem, my dear sisters, look at your emotional heart, the spiritual heart. We have three kinds of heart according to yoga. One is the physical heart, anatomical heart, which helps you to live and blood, etc. The second is the emotional heart, anger, jealousy, temptation, calmness, joy, sorrow, emotional. Instability or emotional calmness. Third is the spiritual heart, which comes through deep prayer, meditation and seva, where the Divine Mother Durga lives in your heart. You are a feminine, you are a female, you are more this one. Mother's heart is there in you. You may not experience the motherhood, but that heart is there. Swami Vivekananda wanted a mother heart in men also. So, but if these girls become motherless or the mother's heart is gone, where will their children or others be? Mother's heart is the real spiritual heart. Let us not worry about the physical heart. There is Narayana Pradayala which can take care of it. There is Devi Shakti who can take care of it. There is cardiology department which can take care of it. But the emotional and the spiritual heart has to be taken care of by somebody else. By counseling, by meditation, by prayer, by seva. If you have the heart, just think 30 seconds of the mothers who are crying in pain and agony when their body is abused and they are killed and their husbands are dragged away in front of them in Congo. Do you know, for the matter of fact, you are sitting in this fantastic auditorium and fantastic infrastructure and eating good food, wasting that good food in the canteens or in your this one, because there may be little taste less or there may be some masala more. Just waste it. Oh, what a pity sight I saw in one university in Vijayawada. 16th was called World Food Day, or 17th was called World Food Day. Big banners, big talks there, World Food Day. But I go to the canteen, 50% of rice and sambar left as it is by the boys and girls, shamelessly, and waiters are putting in a dustbin, taking it, and we call World Food Day. What for? To insult the man who gives you food? The farmer? Where is your heart? If you did not like the food, why did you take it at all? So much quantity? Don't you have the buddhi? To say no, little, if I want I will come second time? Why so greed and then waste the annam where for one methuku dog also will come and lick? Yes or no? So, this story goes in Nalgonda district last year. Schools were closed 10 days in advance. The Hindu newspaper Rural Affairs editor by name Mr. P. Sainath went there to investigate and tell the people of government to do something for Nalgonda. Then he goes and requests some mothers to tell them the facts. Why? And these mothers came to know that he is a reporter, he is a journalist, he would represent their case properly. Still 2.5 months more for the schools to start after summer vacation. I want all my girls, sisters to listen here, all my sisters to keep your eyes open and mind open here, because this is dealing with your heart. And the mothers told, who were malnourished, who did not even have a blouse on their shoulder, they themselves were weak and lean and thin. They were telling this reporter, Naina, if you have any power with the government, with the secretary, with the minister, please tell them for the next 2.5 months even, keep our schools open because we want to send our children in the heat also. Nalgonda heat, some of you may be from that side, you will experience it very powerfully. 49-degree, even burning heat and raw heat. Then this man asked, Amma, how will you send your daughter or son? They will die out of sunstroke. Why? You are thinking, they should come to school. Arey bhai, 24 hours is there. That is the only midday meal that they get. That guddu, that rice and sambar. If that also is not there, 2.5 months, what will the children do? But at least that side, let them open half a day, sir. Then this man did not leave. He probed a little more. They will die, sir. Sunstroke, they have to walk. Bus facility will be less in summer. Then one mother, with all her heart, with all the pain in her heart, is telling this Mr. Pai Sainath, Naina, if my son dies in the school, I will be happy. Because in the schools, it will be slow death, quick death. In the school, it will be quick death. In the house, it will be slow death. Amma akali pratiroju adugutunte oka metuku ledu school ki edina at least darga chachipotadu manchide. I have facts telling you. P. Sainath, one of the powerful editors, sub-editors of Hindu newspaper, he told IIT students Madras just a few months ago. I happened to listen to the talk. He's telling, I went to take a report. I could not write one sentence because my hand was shivering in agony. What are we doing? 2 hours from here. Here we throw on birthday parties, we throw the food here, we throw this and that. But just across our own districts, people are dying out of one morsel of food. And this is the land of Annapurna. Day before yesterday, mother was worshipped as Annapurna. Yesterday in Vijayawada, she was worshipped as Annapurna, Kanakadurgamma. And that Annapurna is crying out of food. And in the canteens, in the hotels, Hyderabad area, fun and enjoyment. What for? Where is your heart? Are you just feeding your physical heart? Or are you thinking of the emotional and the spiritual? Where you can say, yes, I am here, please take. When I saw that university food being wasted and taken in the dustbins, I told some students there and there, they also took me to the canteen to eat. I told, Arey bhai, you cannot eat, okay, cannot you give a dog in the college campus? Okay, dogs cannot eat, cannot you give to a cow? Okay, cows cannot eat, cannot you give to a fish in the cheruvu of your hostel? Okay, fish also cannot eat, take the little rice and give back to Bhumi Mata? Because from there only you got the rice, na? Cannot you give back to her? That will become manure, that much buddhi you don't have? Mother will be happy, oh my son is giving back what I gave at least. If not putting in the dustbin and drainage. See, the question is, we all have heart, but we misplace it. We misuse it. The emotions and the feelings. It's only for, just for my selfish return. So the paradox of India is that we have high Vedanta, but we hardly put it into application. Swamiji came, Vivekananda came to change this attitude from you. The youngsters to start the change of attitude. You should feel the pain of the people. That's why through our Ramakrishna Math and through Value Labs, our high-tech city, the high-tech company in the city, we are sponsoring every month 5 lakh rupees to take care of 550 girls like you who have dropped out of 10th standard and inter. Thank God, thank your stars that you have come a long way in your this one, but at 10th standard they are getting married and their husbands die in Mehboob Nagar, Medak and Warangal districts. I want to show you that video where some girls of 10th standard etc. are expressing their agony, expressing their pain that there is no opportunity for us to go higher up because of this damn poverty. Can you open that? The big gap between what you have and what they are having. That's why we discovered the agony and started working towards that. Otherwise those 550 girls tomorrow will become nobodies. They will lose their self-respect, they will lose everything in life. So we want to make it 1,000 now. With the help of these students and reach more districts, more from urban areas, how we can go into the rural areas and make a difference. That's why we have now linked up with Nalgonda District Collector, who is our good friend, He came a few days back, talked with all of you volunteers, and then we are going there after Dasara holidays. First to have a survey. There are 40,000 students in the government schools without anything. Infrastructure is there, money is there. Where are men? Where are men? Where are the women who can give something back to society? So these 550 girls are trained every 3 months, understand their capacity, they are given training. They should not just teach academics and culture also, because if there is no culture, no character means everything will go waste. Look at that young lady who said, after 10 months my husband died. That story is only limited story. We know that detailed story. After her husband died, her in-laws kicked her out of the house. Now where will she go with the tiny baby? She is a burden to her family, she is a burden to the in-law family, and where she will go? Will she start selling her body? Will she start going to Naxalism? Will she start running away from her house? What will she do? So we identified such very poor cases and gave, how much we all know we are getting? I mean, they are getting only 550 rupees a month for their bus ticket, for their textbook, for their slippers, or for their saree or dress. How much we buy this one we are spending here in the urban areas? 550 rupees per day, pocket money, some people. Just rich everybody, just going on carelessly, drinking, dancing, making merry, no concern for others. So what we do here, practicals I am telling you, hundreds of boys and girls coming every Sunday for a month. Some of your senior students and from other Malla Reddy group and from JBAT group, this fellow also JBAT second year BTech students. So they all come on Sunday, undergo this training, first personality training, character training, then they go back and give something in the destitute home. Not charity, not help, not some social work, not some vocational service, but it is part of their daily life, part of their activity. Because I will tell you another one very sad thing which happened in my engineering college in Gatkesar, which I came to know that I saw that it is prevented or saw that it is stopped. In one engineering college, very prestigious in Gatkesar, one of the students who is coming on Sunday classes or Yojagrita Vedika told me, Swamiji, she is first year student, just started, she saw an old lady, 70 years plus, coming at 12:30 to the canteen, waiting there till all that canteen period, this one is over. Then she is collecting all the food left out by the students, collecting in another plate, sitting in a corner and eating that. In an engineering college, one old lady, as if she is a grandmother, is eating the leftover food of the students. What is your answer for that, my dear sisters? Yeni mi spandana, yeni mi samadhanam daniki. Every karma, every cosa chustunnara meeru. మీ బంధువులు మీ కొలీగ్స్ అందరు చూసి పెడుతున్నారే, ఫుడ్ వదిలేసి పెడుతున్నారే. ఈ అమ్మాయి వచ్చి చెప్పింది, I got angry. You are telling me? Instead of going and solving her problem, did you talk to her? No, Swamiji, I was a little upset, afraid. I told my friends, they said Ayo Papam and went away. I said, stop this Ayo Papam business. Suppose she is your grandmother. Go, talk to her, put a hand on her shoulder and stop her to eat this. Give her, buy something respectful. Buy a cake, buy some rice, buy some, buy. What will you do, Sisi? Then, look at two things here. 2-3 students, girls, boys went there. I'm proud to tell them, my students took it very seriously. But what a heart that mother has, that old lady, she's not getting any salary. That is her food, it seems. Canteen people are also exploiting her. Anyway, she's cleaning the plates. She's cleaning the plates of the students, but what is she eating? They left out by all of you. And when these students went and asked, Amma, endu tintunara left out food ante, avu antundanta idi Bharata Samskruti. Papa, meer kuda na ammayi lage kada, mee annam tinte naaku em avutundi em avaledu. Adi Bharata Samskruti, oka talli oka hridayam. But we స్పందించిన విధంగా అలాంటి లెఫ్ట్ అవుట్ ఫుడ్ మీరు కేర్లెస్గా లెఫ్ట్ అవుట్ చేసింది, అది ఏ తల్లికి ఇది అవుతుంది, పాయిజన్ అవ్వదు. అప్పుడు వీళ్ళందరూ పాకెట్ మనీ వాళ్ళు స్టాప్ ఈటింగ్, ఇంటి నుంచి తెచ్చుకుంటున్నారు. ఏ 50 రూపాయలు వచ్చినా 20 రూపాయలు వచ్చినా 10 రూపాయలు వచ్చినా కలెక్ట్ చేసుకుని ఆ అమ్మకి ఇస్తున్నారు. తినకూడదు మీరు, దయచేసి మా కోరిక నివారించండి. Please don't eat that, we feel unhappy. Your own daughter will feel unhappy. They gave her a little more encouragement. Then the canteen people also got some buddhi. So they have asked her not to come anymore. These girls are finding something for her, going evening sometime and give her some food to eat. That is solving the problem. Not simply telling sorry and going, not for one day, but can you do it week after week? Just 1 hour? Can you take up this challenge in your heart? That is what Swamiji says. He says here, the history of the world is the story of 6 men of faith, 6 men of deep, pure character. We need to have 3 things: the heart to feel, the brain to conceive, the hand to work. Make yourself a dynamo. Feel first for the world. Ask yourself, does your mind react? Good works are continuing being undone by the tongues of hatred and anger, which are being poured out on the world. If you are pure, if you are strong, you, one man, are equal to the whole world. You are equal to the whole world. Each one of you is equal. But what is happening with no originality in the brain, no this one in your heart? We have become like dead matter. Swamiji says, with the infallible power of the mantras of India, I want to rouse this nation. I want to create a sensation. For this I am born, Swami Vivekananda says. For this I am born, to make you work for India. To make you think about your character, about the divinity inside. So when you start doing that from today, rebuilding India will start. Your character will become fire. No negativity, no jealousy, no temptation. You will know when to put the brake, you will know when to put your this one. Then with that you will study, because your engineering is future India's infrastructure. Is it not? When you learn the subject well, when you perform well in your exams, when you do the project with love of knowledge, not as a punishment, but sheer joy of it, then imagine what will happen to the country. Have you heard of Dr. T.G.K. Murthy? No. Invite him to college, I will arrange. Next month he will come. Because of him, the Indo-Space Research Organization called ISRO has been saved of 2,000 crore rupees. Okka engineer, okka scientist, 2,000 crore rupees saved inside India కోసం. ఎందుకు? Because of his intuition, he has manufactured optic cameras for the satellites of India. Till that time, India was purchasing from France, purchasing from America, purchasing from Germany. But he said, what brains we have? Why are we wasting our IIT products? So he started working for it 18 hours, 20 hours a day, and today he is one of the outstanding scientists of India. Alright. And though he is retired from ISRO, he is called back by the chairman to ISRO, because the modern BTechs, modern engineers, you know what? After 8 hours of work, they are telling, sir, we are very tired. We are very tired after 8 hours. Then this man from Andhra University said, we work for 20 hours to send first satellite to the space. These fellows after 8 hours, they are being tired. What is the love and what is your stamina? What is your love for India? So ISRO chairman is using these outstanding scientists to give inspiration to children like you, so that Indian satellites will go up, not into Bay of Bengal. More work is to be done. So for that you meditate every day. Have that intuition every day. Deep faith in yourself. Meditate on Mother Durga. Meditate on Shakti. You may become, you may be a Christian, you may be a Muslim, you may be a Jew, you may be a Siddharthi, you may be a Hindu, doesn't matter. Meditation is universal. It is not just for your particular race or religion. It is for the mind. Pure mind, peaceful mind, concentrated mind. Okay? So we conduct these meditation classes, conduct these positive thinking classes. Those who are in the city, around, who is accessible by a vehicle or by this one, you can come on Sundays to this one, our youth group, become members there. Then from you, we will train you up, honestly, very perfectly, then send you as ambassadors of feeling, ambassadors of strength, where you become great leaders of India. Swamiji's vision will be fulfilled. Okay? So end of the day, I can only tell by showing this small, this one last.